up at Pitt?
I ended up at Pitt because I feel like it's the home for me. And I've been having a lot of research on University of Pittsburgh. I had a couple guys that played at my high school that came to Pitt, like Elijah, who played defensive line here. He's a great dude. He's from my high school in my city, so I feel like that brought me here because he has success here, and I want to have success here also.
Is that Elijah Gaines?
Yes, sir.
Did you talk to any of those guys about the college at all?
Oh, yeah, I speak with him daily. I speak to him daily, and I share some texts on Instagram with him and sharing his success, like how good he doing with Tampa Bay Bucks. So we talk from here and there.
What did your research tell you about Pitt?
My research tell me they have a great offense. Everything here is just good. It's connected with Pittsburgh Steelers, so that was a big thing. Like just seeing how the Steelers connected with this facility, that brings a lot of like happiness to me because you're around NFL coaches every day. You see NFL dudes walking in and out and how long they be here for. So that just helped motivate me.
What your skill set makes you a good fit for this offense?
My skill set, I feel like my route running is very good, and I feel like the offense, they have pretty deep routes that I can run, and I feel like all the routes we have, it's like you can freak it for real. So it's a blessing.
We had a couple guys transfer from Florida, Donovan, Did you know them at all? Or just talking
No, I don't know them. I came in after they left, so I heard some good things about them for sure.
What was your time like in Florida? What can you hope from using that time to bolster yourself here at Pitt?
I learned a lot at Florida because I had Coach Billy Gonzalez. Like, he was a very detailed coach, so I learned a lot from him. And when I come here, I can add that to here and use that to my game also, and learning things from Coach JJ also.
What did they tell you about the opportunity here at wide receiver?
The opportunity, it's opportunity everywhere you go, no matter where you go. I feel like when you enter a new school, it's a new, everything restarts. Spring football is a whole new go-around. Everybody spot open, so that's it.
Andy, what do you think of the tempo that Pitt wants to play at?
I feel like the tempo pretty dope because that gives the defense no time to call a play or huddle up to understand what's going on. So I feel like that helps me also. You can rack up yards back to back, and it's just a blessing for real.
What are your first impressions of the quarterback room, especially Eli?
My first impression was awesome. Soon we ran routes on there one day, Saturdays, and just seeing how all of them look consistent. You don't know who the starting quarterback is for real, how good they throw. So that's big.
You know, a little friendly rivalry with Deuce, since you guys in Florida State?
Oh, yeah, that's my dog. That's my man's for sure. We just go at it every day. We talk about the chemistry Florida and Florida State had, so we just go at it every day, make sure each other good. So that's my boy for sure.
Talk a lot about faith. How important is that to you in your life?
Oh, faith is very huge. Just growing up around my mom, my dad, they was big on God, and I'm very big on God. Without God, I won't be here right now speaking at this podium right now, speaking to you guys. And God just gave us life, and that's my Lord and my Savior. I will continue to praise him every day, no matter what. If I fail or if I become successful, I'll continue to praise him. I'm big on faith. Faith got me here.
Have you gotten to know any of the other receivers if we're already here, like Kenny Johnson? You don't know what's yet?
Nah, I knew Poppy.
Oh, okay.
Because he's from Fort Lauderdale. I've been watching him when I was a kid, like just seeing him on like the opening, just watching him. So that just brought me like, dang, like he had so much success, and just coming here seeing him, like, dang, he great dude, good energy. And Kenny Johnson, I've been watching him. Some games I see him score a touchdown while I'm back at home. I'm like, oh, snap, he's nice. And now I get to see him in person and learn from him. It's dope.
What about Desmond Reed?
Oh yeah, Desmond Reed, he from Miami. He from Miami also. Just seeing him, like, hey, that's my boy for sure. Because I've seen him in high school, watched him when I was growing up. So that was dope seeing him here and how much success he had here also. So he had a big impact on me while I came here also.
So I'm assuming you think the best players come from Florida?
Oh yeah, 100%, no doubt about that, for sure.
Why is it? Everybody says why is it?
Because I feel like we tough. We tough, we play with speed, we play with relentless effort, and we will continue to fight for a spot no matter what. We ain't gonna give up.
This would be your last year of college football, right?
Yes, sir.
What are you looking for out of this final season of eligibility?
I'm just looking for, I feel like this program was here just for me to be able to show off my skill set, for me just to show people that I can take the top off the defense, run routes, catch the ball, and just be able to show off my skill set. So I'm just trying to show people that I can just do the things that I know I can do.
Deuce, why was Pitt then you feel the right fit?
I feel like Pitt the right fit because of the coaches. I feel like the coaches believe in me, and I feel like the coaches, I like the offense we run. The offense that we run, we throw the ball a lot. I like that. And I just feel like here I'm going to have my opportunity just to show off my skill set.
Are you a guy that can take a short pass and create yardage? Is that where you feel like that quick passes, quick movement really goes to your skill set?
Yes, sir. I feel like that goes to my skill set a lot. I feel like I can take a 1 yard pass or a short pass and just take it 50, I feel like I can do that. Yes, sir.
What about those 50-50 balls in the end zone? Your height, probably.
Oh, yes, sir.
You have an advantage over some corners.
When I play receiver, I feel like it's no 50-50 ball. I feel like I could just, whenever the ball in there, I feel like it's mine. So whenever the ball in there, I'm going to catch it, I'm going to get it. I'm going to go get it every time.
Deuce, were you a quarterback coming out of high school?
Yes, sir, I played quarterback coming out of high school.
So what led you to make that switch to receiver?
Well, my freshman year, I went to Illinois. My freshman year, I used to play quarterback there, and then the coaching staff got fired, so they ended up switching my position to receiver. And then I started playing receiver in practice, and I was going deep. I was doing everything that I wanted to do. So now I played in the game, and then I went deep, and I just stayed at receiver since, and I started liking it. Love it.
Does that experience at quarterback, you feel like helps you?
Yes, sir. It helps me know like defenses and stuff because like reading coverages more. It helps me with that too. So I feel like me playing quarterback that helped me at receiver too.
What are your impressions of Eli?
My impression of Eli's a good quarterback. He gonna put the ball on the money, I feel like. And when we be throwing in practice and stuff, he's real cool. Like I talk to him all the time. We trying to get that connection down right now, and just trying to get that connection down for the season.
You've been in the transfer portal twice, obviously, Illinois and Florida State and Florida State. But what are the differences between each time you went in, and what did you know you wanted, I guess, this time around?
This time around, I was just looking for opportunity just for me to show my skill set. So that's why I really chose Pittsburgh this go around right here.
Did you know Andy much when he was at Florida and you were at Florida State?
Yeah, I knew about Andy when he was at Miami Northwestern because like on YouTube I used to watch like the highlights from the games and stuff, and I already knew about him. And I used to see Andy making plays and stuff. So before he even went to Florida, I knew about him. So yes, sir, I did know about him.
Since you guys have come here, how have you guys kind of connected and grown so far?
Yes, sir, we've grown a lot. We talk about football. When we not here, sometimes we go hit the field by ourselves. Sometimes get some catches in. We go to the weight room. We talk about like what we want to do and stuff this year. So me and Andy, we real cool with each other.
You've had an opportunity to catch some balls from Eli since you've been here.
Yes, sir, I have. Sir.
Does he call those sessions, or do you guys call?
Sometimes we call it, but sometimes we go to sessions like Wednesday and stuff. It's mandatory for us, but sometimes we call it ourselves too. Yes, sir.
You have everything blue, right?
Yes.
Where'd that come from?
My daddy gave it to me when I was younger.
Why?
He said he just knew I was gonna be a little bright individual. That's what he told me when I asked him.
You're gonna be a bright individual?
Yeah. And he ain't lie. He ain't lie.
What was the transfer process like for you from Louisville this coming year?
You say what was the what?
What was the transfer process like for you coming from Louisville and coming here?
It was really quick like that. Cause I knew I was leaving. I was trying to see where was I gonna go though. I always kept in contact with Dad, so like I knew I had like it was like 80% chance I knew I was coming to Pitt. So like yeah, it was quick. I already knew I was going. So.
What solidified it for you that made you really want to come here?
Our bowl game. After our bowl game, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to Pitt. And I already knew Cade since high school, so like, he been talking to me, so like, yeah, he always told me that like, I like the way how they play designs is like, they get you downfield, and I like going downfield. You feel me? I like to go deep, so yeah.
You said Louisville's bowl game, motivated you to come to Pitt?
Yeah.
You were playing enough for that?
I was playing, but like, I ain't really get like, all right, I only got 2 targets the whole game, 2 or 3, and it was in the dirt. So I'm like, yeah. And then it's halftime. I'm like, yeah, I'm gone.
What do you remember about the game here in Pittsburgh against your last game? 6 catches.
Yeah, that was my best game. Like, what you mean? What do I remember from it?
Yeah. What was that game was special for you? You said you won that day.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just a regular day, and the quarterback that day, I was like, he just kept coming to me. I'm like, okay, just keep coming, just keep coming. I quit everything, so I'm like, okay, I can get used to this.
Did Coach Deuce bring that up in the recruitment process?
Yeah, he did. He really asked us how we like, well, not the recruitment process, but when I got here, like that Monday, he was asking us like, how did we study for them and things like that, and I told him.
I'm sure during that game you weren't really paying attention too much to the Pitt offense since
you were on the sideline getting ready for the next possession for you guys. But what were some of the things you noticed about Pitt's offensive style?
Oh, they go down the field. Like, they go deep. When I say they go deep, like, I like how they try to approach the defense. Like, how am I supposed to say this? If you're not on point, you're going to get ran past. Like, feel me? That's the shortest way I could put it. Shortest and simplest way I could put it.
But how do you go about building a relationship with Eli during this time?
Talk to him, like, every time I see him, feel me? Shake his hand. And then, like, when we on the field, talk to him, ask him things like what he like and stuff, like, ask him, like, what's his favorite route and stuff, like, what he like to throw and things like that, like, what he like to do, like, get to know him and stuff like that.
Have you guys been throwing and catching a lot? I mean,
yeah, we throw every Monday and Wednesday. Well, without the coaches, it's Monday and Saturday, straight players, but Wednesday, that's when we all come with the coaches. Like what Deuce said, it was mandatory, so, like, you got to be there. But, yeah, Mondays and Saturdays, we throw.
What do you feel like you guys learned about Eli in the short time
So, Eli funny, and, like, when he say something, you got to do it, you feel me? Because, all right, in our run, we got a standard, like, 5-minute rule. You got to be to, like, we had throwing Saturday at 11. Me and somebody else walked in at 11. We did not run no routes or, like, participate with everybody else because we came late, even though we came on time. But I see where he was coming from, so, like, yeah, just got to be 5 minutes early everywhere and just do what he say. No, that's our standard. But, like, Eli said we was throwing at 11, so got to be in there before 11 so you could throw and run some routes. That's it.
So you had a relationship with Des in high school?
Yeah, I really built my relationship with Des when, like I told you, Kay recruited me since high school. So when I went on my visit to Western Carolina, that's where they was at before here. So that's when I really got cool with Des, and, like, yeah, ever since then, Des been my boy, yeah.
How did Cade strike you when he was recruiting you to Western Carolina?
He was like, he just came at me. Once I got in the portal, he called my phone. He was like, yes, I see you in the portal and stuff like that. And he was like, let me see. He was like, yeah, he was just talking about the offense and stuff like that, and, like, how I could be an impact to the team and stuff like that. And that's what I really want to be, an impact to the team. So, like, yeah, he was just telling me how I could impact the team in different positions and stuff like that. I'm ready for it.
What do you think your biggest strength is in this offense?
My biggest strength?
Yeah.
Biggest strength in the offense, I'm gonna just say I can run whatever route. They're not gonna run right past you too. So, like, you feel me? Yeah, run right past you.
Bryce, I believe you played mostly quarterback. As a senior in high school, I don't know if you transitioned to wide receiver. What was it like playing quarterback last year and now having to go back to wide receiver?
As a kid, like, all through, like, rec league, I played quarterback my whole life. Like, I made a decision to switch to receiver, like, I want to say my freshman year of high school. And our quarterback, he was dynamic my junior year, and I had a great outstanding season my junior year, and that was his last year. And we didn't have any quarterback going into my senior year, and my head coach, he had to talk with me, and he was like, how you feel about going back to quarterback? And I knew that that's what it would take for my team to win, and that's what I did. I stepped up and played quarterback for my team to win.
Bryce, having played quarterback, how has that impacted you as a receiver?
It really just helped me be able to read coverages, memorize the plays. Like, here, I caught on to the playbook pretty fast, and I feel like playing quarterback is the main reason why I caught on that fast.
How did you keep your receiver skills sharp while you were playing quarterback?
At practice in high school, as I was playing quarterback, like, I would throw, and after I would throw, I'd go run a route at receiver. So, like, I never stopped running routes and doing things like that. Like, even on the off days, I still ran routes, still did receiver work. I never stopped playing receiver. It was just in games I was a quarterback.
Did you ever worry, like, devoting some time to quarterback that might take away from your natural position as a receiver and maybe your college career?
At first, yes, I was a little worried. I was a little worried about how Pitt would feel about me playing quarterback and then coming here and playing receiver, but they handled it pretty well. They still believed in me to come play receiver, so that gave me confidence.
After after your senior year playing quarterback, do you have any thoughts about playing quarterback in college?
Man, a little bit, but I felt like receiver was way funner. Quarterback, it takes a lot to play quarterback. Like, it's not easy. Me personally, I feel like that's the hardest position on the field.
What appealed to you about Coach Span's offense?
It gives you, like, it lets you showcase your talents. Like, a lot of route running gives you a lot of options to run routes, showcase your skills.
You committed in April, and then you watched it all season. What stood out to you as you watched them play this fall?
The opportunities. It was a lot of receivers that got different opportunities. Like, they spreaded the ball around. Like, we had a lot of receivers that were getting targets, and that stood out to me.
First interview, kind of nervous.
You're nervous?
Yes, sir. I'm all right, though.
Tony, what would you say is your strength coming into this team right now?
My leadership, the way I go about things, just attacking every day with a purpose, for the most part.
But I think everyone who talks about the opportunity, just all the chances that you may get to play in this offense. Did you feel the same way? That there's like a bunch of chances for you to play?
I leave that to the coaches. I don't know. I leave that for the coaches. I let them decide. I come here and work hard and do my best, and I leave that to the coaches.
What's been your impressions of Eli so far?
He's a pretty chill guy. Like he's funny. Like Blue said earlier, he is funny. He's just a chill guy. He's a leader on the field. I communicate with him when I see him around in the locker room and stuff. He's a pretty chill guy. I like him.
Committed back last May before you made the official visit. What stood out to Pitt that you knew that this is the place you wanted to come to?
The offense, how the ball gets spread around to everyone on the field. Like Bryce said, spreading the ball around, giving a lot of the receivers a lot of opportunity to get noticed and recognized for their skills, for the most part, and the speed.
What's the challenges in Newcomer with the tempo and the speed that this offense plays with?
Can you repeat the question? I'm sorry.
What's the biggest challenge for you, or trying to pick up things quickly in an offense that likes to run quickly?
For me, I'll say getting down. I'll say the playbook. It's a lot, but if I stay at it, I'll definitely get that done, and I'll be good at it really soon.
You mentioned you're kind of nervous here, but what's it been like to have a bunch of Florida guys? How has that helped your transition here at Pitt?
It's been pretty good. I'm in rooming with a Florida guy right now, so we have a lot in common, and I'm rooming with Bryce as well. The transition has been pretty great for the most part, especially knowing guys where I'm from.
What sets apart the Florida guys from everybody else?
Speed.
Yeah.
Speed.
What's your speed like?
Fast.
Time 40 like?
No, sir. No, sir.
What's your relationship like with JJ, last row receiver coach? Like,
oh, I love that guy. I love that guy. He called me every day. He called me every day, not back in a specific time, but he called me every day. He made sure I was straight. He checked in on me. He's a big reason why I committed here.
He called you every day before you committed?
Yes, sir. Before, after, just making sure I was straight. Yes, sir.
Gives you a good feeling, I guess, when the coach is interested in your welfare.
Yes, sir, most definitely.
What attracted you to Pitt initially?
What you said again?
What attracted you? Why are you here? How'd you get here?
The offense, the way how they spread the ball around. Yeah.
You were kind of a late addition to the class. How did it come about with Pitt? Had you been talking to them for a while?
Yeah, I've been talking to them since spring. I should have took the OV in spring. I was just focused on track, really. Yeah.
And then when signing day is coming up?
When signing day came, like day before signing day, I committed.
what do you like about the offense? What stands out to you?
How Cade spread the ball around. He can run routes. He could go deep. Just different things.
Coach Lasser talked a lot about your speed. How would you describe that as part of your game?
That's the best thing about my game. Yeah.
Which one play or one incident from your high school career that might have caught Pitt's eye in watching you?
Every time I get a screen pass, I take it for 80. I can run past somebody. Yes.
You get our screens?
Yes.
Are you a running back?
Not receiver, no running back.
Cameron, Tony also was mentioning the speed. How much you find you guys are pushing each other because of it being a fast group?
We push each other every day. Like, it's compete. We compete. Yeah, who's faster, who's stronger. Yeah.
Talking to my other guys from Miami and Florida, make transitioning up here a little bit easier?
Yeah, just the weather. That's it.
You obviously in the Miami area, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's it like just being around some of the guys? Do you know any guys that were at Pitt when you committed, or just you wanted to go to Pitt?
No, I didn't know nobody. I just wanted to go here.
Cameron, how do you go about getting to learn the quarterbacks, Eli, Julian, and some of the other guys?
With me, I'm very quiet. But when I see him, I say something to him like, "What's up, Eli? How was your day?" Stuff like that.
What's it like learning this playbook? I mean, do you find that it's pretty straightforward, or does it take a lot of work to know the plays?
Once you learn it, like the first install, I feel like the first install, it helps you a lot. Then it get easier.
What do you think? What are the biggest things the trainers and coaches are working on to try to get you prepared for your first season?
I'll probably say like, I don't know how to answer that right there.
You got speed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, that obviously that's a strength, but like, are there other things like, okay, we want to get these things sharp so that speed gets to the game a lot faster?
Probably getting my depth, yeah.
Are you, we were asked about like Eli and some of the quarterbacks. Are you catching passes from all those guys?
You have to catch passes from everybody.
Who do you? Is there anybody you seem to work with the most? Quarterbacks?
Probably Mason, the freshman quarterback.
What do you think of him as a freshman?
He's a leader. I feel like once his time comes, he's gonna be great.
You said you committed the day before signing day. Did you watch Pitt through the season though?
I watched some of their games.
What did you notice? What stood out to you?
I like how they use the receivers, how they spread the ball around.